Welcome. In today's video, we will be taking a look at a CIVIVI knife. No, it's not the Elementum. This is just the accoutrement for the product. Had to get one of their little fancy little cloths. That neon green is just fantastic. The knife in question is the Mini PRAXIS. I have seen this knife going around a little bit, and I had to finally check it out and get one. They had one on sale nearby with where I live, and I got one, and like, this is a delightful little blade. It's a little curvier than I like on my blades. I like mine more squared and solid looking, but this is not a not solid knife. This is a very solid, very durable knife. I love the CIVIVI forward finger choil on a blade. The thumb ramp is just aggressive enough with the jimping that it's there. Like, you're not having it's not digging into your thumb, but your thumb don't move. You know, that's good jimping. Deep carry pocket clip. The ability for a lanyard. I love lanyards. This will probably get one of my copper beads. Go check out that video on how to make these. I take a copper tube and I take a Knipex pliers wrench and just squish it down a lot. You know, rotate, squish, rotate, squish, rotate, squish. Round out the inside if it's a little rough, and you get these little copper beads from copper tubing. Fantastic little addition to your EDC if you want one. But the CIVIVI Mini PRAXIS, small compact blade, D2 knife steel, shaving sharp. Like, you know, let's do the old arm hair test here. I can feel it bite and dig. There's already hairs on the knife blade. I have a bare spot on my arm now. It's barely a 4-finger grip as it is with using the handle. It's kind of like a 3.5 finger grip if you want to hold it normally. 4-finger grip if you get to choke up on it. And for like a small compact EDC knife, like, this is just about the perfect size. I love the green G10 scales. The liner lock is not the hardest to access. Be nice if there's a little bit more of a cutout on the show side to get to it, but you can get to it pretty easy. And this thing's running on ball bearings. Flick shut. It's not quite drop shut where it just goes on its own, but you pop it past that detent, give it a little flick, maybe 2, and it's down. So the CIVIVI Mini PRAXIS, beautiful little knife. Love it. This thing is gorgeous, solid. The clip is comfortable. I don't really have a hot spot with it when I'm holding the knife. And I'm the choke up sort of person. I like to get more control of my blade when I'm using my knives. There's a few times I'll hold back and, you know, get the range, but I like to hold up on the knife blade, and this does it so well. I've never had a CIVIVI before. This is my first CIVIVI. I would like to get the Elementum one day, but we'll get there. But this knife is just beautiful, aesthetically just appealing, solid lockup, about 50% lockup, I would say, on that. No blade play at all when you open it up. No side to side, no front to back, forward, top down. You know, it turns into one chunk of metal, basically, you know. I know. Folders are not as strong as fixed blades, but, you know, it has that fixed blade feel when you get it locked up. There's no play anywhere on it. The texturing of the G10 is just grippy enough that it's comfortable, but it's not aggressive where it's just annoying. I've had a few knives that have had a super aggressive jimping on them. I believe this is a sticker, which will go on my toolbox. Got another little sticker here with some arm hair on it. We'll pass that off to the side. Here's their little PRAXIS and little words fail me at the worst time sometimes. This is just like a little advertisement for various knives from them, from Blade Show 2021. That's been a few years. That's 4 years ago. Time to update your paper, CIVIVI. Product use and warranty information, standard stuff. Every knife we make will be extremely sharp. keep your care of it, maintenance, warranties, where to follow them, all that fun stuff. And then, like I said, the little microfiber towelette. Like, this thing is just so pretty. Little CIVIVI in the corner, just a nice lime lemon green thingamabob. Like, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Makes for excellent contrast of being able to see the knife on screen. But the mini Praxis, it's a very budget-friendly knife, coming in like right at $30 at Walmart right now, which is surprising that Walmart does CIVIVI knives. I know it's been a while, but like, still surprising that they're still doing CIVIVI knives on their displays. And this is just a great little EDC if you're new to CIVIVI, which I am, which, you know, I've seen their stuff a long time, but this is the first one I've actually owned. So in that sense, I'm new to CIVIVI. This is a delightful little carry, and this is going to look quite nice with my Leatherman Skeletal. The green and black is just a nice color combo. So, you know, I like to color match my gear sometimes, and this is going to be a good little pair. And like, this is a fidget friendly flipper. I know not everybody's a back flipper fan, but I like them. They're good, you know. The one thing I would say is the liner lock. Be nice to access that a little bit easier, but it is not difficult by any means. So take that for what you will. The CIVIVI Mini Praxis, fantastic budget knife from the famous knife company. So hope you found this video useful, informational. Hope it helps you build your EDC to your standards. And until the next time, farewell, carry well, and bye-bye.